Okay, here we are. It's the 15th of May, and I'm just here at one of the roofing companies. You can probably you saw that there. And what I'm now going to do is I've just come here, and I'm going to make final arrangements for for the materials, for all the tiles and everything else that needs to be done, that we need for the roof. So I'm gonna order all today, and hopefully I think the delivery date will be Monday, and then we can start work on Monday as well on the roof. Me and Nisha, we had a slight not you know, decision making where the color of the tile, where the color that I chose was more like a brown gray, which was I don't know if you can see it. It was similar to this, but the only difference is this is so like it's got a grainy finish, but I wanted to go for like a smooth finish, a grainy brown color. But of course, as always, not always, but most of the time, Nisha didn't agree with the choice of the roof tile. So what she done is she thought perhaps this, as you can see, this one here, which is sort of like a red with a gloss finish. So she I think she thinks that will be, oh well, that was her choice. But anyway, so it's the decision has been made, or well, decision will be made soon, and I'll probably end up losing on my choice of colors. But you know, it's well, you know, I'm okay. It's only on the roof, so it's not too much of a problem with me, and I think I can live with that. That's not a problem. And you know, it's I just you know, I'm sure you'll look fine. I'm sure you will look fine, and I suppose you know you guys will see at the end what the finished product will look like. So you know, I guess you guys will be the judge whether you know should have gone for my choice or should have gone for the other one. We'll see. One thing, as I was driving home a couple of days ago, I noticed a very big, old, probably about 200-300-year-old oak tree that was being cut down. It was such a big tree. I was actually you know, surprised that the authorities actually gave permission to cut such a majestic old tree. But and then I actually just went up to the guy and I said, look, you know, what are you planning to do with the tree, and or with the wood from the tree? And they just said, look, you know, we're just going to get rid of it. Simple as that, because it's just too big to handle and all that. And so I said, well, you know, would it be possible if I, you know, were to help myself to a couple of bits from there, of wood from there? And the guy just said, look, you know, help yourself. If you can manage it, then that's fine, take it. So what's happening, as they were cutting the tree, they were actually cutting into slices. And guess what I've done? Yeah, and as you can see behind me, that's the that's what I managed to pick up. I actually got it in my car, in the boot of my car, and it wasn't easy to get it in or take it out, but I did manage to do it myself. And it probably weighs about half a ton. Probably no exaggeration, but it does weigh. It is quite heavy, and as you can see, compared to my hand, it's probably about 5, almost close to 6 inches thick, and it's almost about a meter in diameter. The waste of a tree. Of course, later on I found out that the tree was diseased, and it had actually a little bit of rot right at the bottom in the roots base of the tree, and that it was and for safety reasons. Oh, there's monkey face behind me, and
monkey face.
yeah, so I thought, well, you know, I'll help myself. But now the next thing is, what do I do with it?
Well, I said to make a coffee table out of
yeah,
it
well, what
inside the house, because it will go with my theme. I want kind of like a Mombasa and African kind of theme to go with it. So I said put the two base bits at the bottom and put the bigger bit on top and use it as a coffee table. We had an old African drum that was made, probably not really ethical to have, but I don't know, this was back in the 70s, and we had this old big African drum that had real skin hide on it. And yeah, that was just the whole look of it is something that I'm going for inside the house, with blacks, mahoganies, walnut, that kind of feel. Very dark colours, so yeah, I'm not sure Abdul's very keen. But oh, if you have Pinterest and you want to see all the things that I'm choosing for the decoration and the internal part of the house, then it might be worth you following me on Pinterest and having a look at all the things that I've been picking out. Like, I've decided I want the Blanco granite sink, worktops. We both really like the sparkly black granite worktops. I like a parquet floor for the kitchen, and he's like, ugh.
No way, parquet is for granddads, and you know, it's no way.
Says the man with an old Saab just right
yeah,
there.
what's wrong with my Saab is there you go. And I can't see nothing wrong with that.
So if you want to follow me on Pinterest, then I've put a link down below, but you'll find the details from my channel's homepage.
Okay.
I said to him, right, go with the roof that you like. And then when we were there at Skyline yesterday, there was a van parked up with a really nice big red roof, and I said can I have a look at the tiles you've chosen? Well, he said to me, do you want to see? That was his first mistake. He said to me, do you want to see the roof tile? So we went in, and then there's a fly. I said, oh, there's a really nice picture of a red tile out there. Do you have that? And he goes, oh yeah, we've got some red tiles. And he's like, do you want to see? So we went back and had a look. And then I said, oh, you know, red tiles will look nice. He's making it out like I went there and was like, no, we're having red tiles. It wasn't like that at all. And I said, you know, go with what you want, but red tiles will look nice. We had red tiles before. And then as we were driving back, there were no grey tiled roofs. They were all red. So I said to him, look, I don't really mind.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's got red.
You choose what you want. I said, red will look nice. It's a celebratory colour and it will brighten up the house. And if you go with red, then go with white fascias and soffits. But if you go with the grey, go with black fascias and soffits. But I said, do what you want. So I just wanted to clarify that, because he made out...
Yeah, what?
You made out that it was just my decision.
Well, I wanted brown, you wanted red. We're getting
Go for
red.
brown then. Look, I'm officially stating he can go for brown.
What, after I paid for it?
You can change it. You can change
Yeah,
it.
it's done.
Ah, you just want the red now, don't you?
That's alright, it's
You can
fine.
still change your mind. It's not going to come till
It's
Monday, is it?
It's alright, it's fine. It's not a problem with me.
What do you think? Red or the grey brown that he wants? You tell me.
No, just the brown that I went for is more of an aging color. Already it's aged. It was the proper name of it was called Tudor Brown, so it's probably the color of the tooth from the Tudor. From the Tudor.
Says the man who didn't want Grandad's
What?
parquet floor.
Well, there's a difference between parquet floor and having a little bit of age, not going back millennium, but just a little bit of age, and
You're not winning this one, babe.
yeah, but just a little bit of classic. But you know, I think one of my theory was for the red versus the brown was that the red will take longer for it to age, and
You tried to pin it on me this one.
no, to age. So, but the brown is just a little bit more classic, a little bit more subtle. It's just, I think it's just, I don't know. It's.
I think brown makes the house look really dull and makes it look old. And I know that for you it represents
my idea
the
is
slight
like
idea.
smart but sophisticated, like red. Okay, I'm wearing red here today, so you know, don't go by that. But you know, it's just, you know, I think just the brown, the subtle type of colors are a little bit more sophisticated. So you know, it's you know, it's it would have been alright, but red is okay too.
We had red in our old house. You remember, don't you?
Yeah.
But not as red. I think this is really red.
Oh, that's fine. It's done.
The other ones are terracotta.
By the way, the advantage of having the red is cheaper. It's cheaper by about £40. Wow. But anyway, it's cheaper nevertheless. It's cheaper. So
Okay, my arm's hurting now. I want to put the phone down.
yeah. So you know, of course, you know, if you know, there's a good side of having that.
I love how you pinned this on, or
advantage.
like I went in there, like, course towel was like, no, we're having the red tiles. Oh my god.